Among the colorful field flowers, the Syrian bee workers start a new day. These workers' bees are from the Syrian bee, which is called in Greek Apis mellifera syriaca. This kind of bees has yellow color and very long legs, as well as 3 black stripes on the body, and its wings are yellow as well. There are many species to it, such as Sayafi and Ganami, which is fierce and warrior by nature. In general, it can be said that rabbing bees are workers older than 21 days and have tasks outside the hive to collect water, nectar, and pollen. As for pollen, is a powder found in flowers. This powder is attached to the hair on the body of the bee and in the hind legs of the bee. And then there are pockets called the pollen basket. The bee collects what is suspended from its body of this powder in those pockets and brings it to the hive. And then in the hive there are special traps for pollen. On the contrary of what is rumored about the Syrian bee breed, is one of the fiercest bees in the world. It can be considered in this sense, but rather a defender of its dwelling. It flies around its cell and doesn't sting except when approaching the dwelling. Look here to this bee that tries to protect its cell. And here is a fantastic scene. In the hot summer days, the worker bees stand at the door of the hive, and it's called a fan, because its work leads to the cooling of the hive, from inside and outside. Really, it's an amazing scene by this bee, which tries to be a fan to help its friends. The characteristics of adult bees begin to appear, and at first the color of the compound eyes changes from white to brownish purple. And then it will be called general bee. The queen flies with a few thousand workers and a few males. The swarming usually takes place in the middle of warm day, where this group suddenly flies in the air for several minutes. Then the queen and her group lands on a branch of a tree or stands in the form of compact cluster and flies in search of a new place and dwelling. The ideal bee's nest consists of approximately 100,000 hexagonal cells, where the upper cells are used to store honey, while the middle cells are used to store nectar. The lower cells are called broods and are used to raise the bees that are born. In fact, the Syrian bee produces many kinds of medical honey.